Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to English Debate. This is the last meeting for our meeting in one semester. And we will talk about the adjudications. Okay, adjudications, or it's about when you become a jury or a judge in the debates. And then we will concentrate on the three principles. It is a matter, manner, and it is matter, methods, and manner. Okay. Now we go to the first principles of adjudication. The first is matter. What is matter? Matter is about what are the debaters going to say about their arguments. How the debater formulates the arguments, whether the arguments is logics or illogics, or does it make sense, etc. And then whether their arguments are strong or weak, and then to decide whether the argument is strong or not is by the fact, the statistic, the evidence that the debaters offer to support or to strengthen the arguments. Okay, so it is important for the debaters to use that kinds of fact, statistic, or evidence to support every argument that they propose, and then make sure that all of the fact, statistic, and evidence are relevant and value adding. Okay, some of you have to choose. Yeah, the debater have to choose from many sources, from lots of facts, statistic, of evidences they found in internet or in any other source. They should choose which facts is better, which fact is relevant, and which fact strengthens the argument, or here in this context is value adding. Okay, and then make sure that the debaters fact and statistic or evidence there are reliable. Yeah, reliable. It can be trusted. It is from the trusted sources, or at least it is backed up by the academics source. Okay, whether from the journal or from educational institutions that is reliable, etc. Okay, and then the good matter here is the matter that also consider the rebuttals here. For example, as a good debaters, debaters should be able to predict their opponents' rebuttals, their opponents' arguments. So they will make counter arguments. They can make counter fact, statistic, evidence well. Okay. Next, about the methods. Method is about the structure of the debates. Debate here is not just an individual works, but also it is a teamwork. So the structure of debate can be divided into two: the structure that belongs to the individuals, so individual methods here, like how the debaters construct their speech from the introduction, content, and conclusions, whether all of their speech is reacting in the debates or doesn't have relations at all. And then the second is the team methods. In these team methods, make sure that the debaters have a clear team structure, which one is the first speaker, which one the second speaker, or the third speaker, and then they have to make sure that they have share the tasks. Yeah, share the tasks, which argument will be delivered by the first speaker, the second speaker, and the third speaker. We call it time split. And then they have also to think about how to organize all of the arguments there, become united, yeah, become kinds of series of arguments that related to each other. Okay. And then the last about the manner. Manner is about the how you speak. Okay, so when we talk about matter, it's about verbal, while in manner it's about non-verbals. Okay, It's about how to convince the audience, how to convince the judge or adjudicators that your arguments, that your speech, your facts, statistics, etc., are stronger than your opponents. Then show that the opponents are weak. Okay. Now here you need to be backed up by the body language, body language, by the tones. You have to differentiate which tones you will choose to express your disappointment about your opponent's weakness in arguments, or which tones that you will show you are very confused with your opponent's argument, etc. Okay, so you need the different tones, and then also you need a hand gesture to make to make sure, or to convince that you are, yes, confident enough. Yeah, but remember, don't be so excessive. Okay, try not to be so excessive that it will also break your marks or points in this manner. Okay, and then about the cue card or the eye contact. Yeah, we often find some debaters are weak in this point because they just read the text or read the notes they have made. Okay, so as a good debaters, you have to at least memorize half memorize of your arguments, half memorize of your statistic, so you will be able to make a good eye contact with your opponents, with the judge, and with the audience. Okay, so with this kinds of manner, the judge will be convinced enough and they will give you the good points. Okay, so that's all the three principles of being adjudicators. You need to make sure that the debater have a good methods and manner. Okay, matter in the arguments, how to deliver delivering the arguments supported by the data, etc. And then the methods about the structure of the debates, about the times, about the how do you deliver the tasks or time split, about the structure of your speech from introductions to the conclusions, and then last about the manner, about how to convince the audience or to the judge by using a good body language, tone, hand gesture, or eye contact. Show that you are confident enough, that the debaters are confident that they have a strong, that they are winner while the opponents are loser. Okay, that's all for today. After this, I will give you a video and try to become a judge and decide the manner, the matter, and the methods, and of course decide who wins the competition. Thank you. Have a nice day. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.